Now this is interesting. MHW Dark getting spotlight footage tonight. That's not usual programming.
It shouldn't be, but it's good to be around the action without the chaos. Right now we have a man walking down that ramp whose dream is to become Mixed Honor Wrestling World Champion Greg.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Tehran, Iran, weighing in at 247 pounds, Train Wrestler Omar!
Omar is going to slap that ring announcer silly for getting his nickname wrong. This is the former WWE Asia World Champion, the wrestler Omar Bijan. Should be levels above the competition here.
استمعوا يجب أن تصمتوا جميعا عندما تتحدث العظمة. أنتم لا تفهمون الانضباط، أنتم لا تفهمون التطور. قلت الصمت. I am Amaya, and this man here, this man is the wrestler Omar Bijan, and you will learn to respect his name.
من میتونم انگلیسی صحبت کنم تا شما بفهمید، اما اول به فارسی صحبت میکنم. من همچنین عربی صحبت میکنم. من زبانهای تاریخ، علم و پیشرفت را صحبت میکنم، مانند مرد بزرگی الکندی که علم را برای همیشه تغییر داد. او دانش را ساخت زمانی که دیگران جهل را می ساختند. او تفکر را پیش برد زمانی که دیگران در شکست راحت بودند. من اینجا نیستم تا برای معمولی بودن شما سرگرمی ایجاد کنم. I am here for the same thing everyone in MHW claims they want. A championship. But unlike the rest of you, I don't wait for opportunity. I take it. So let me make this simple for everyone in MHW. Stay out of my way and remember the name of the wrestler, Omar Bijan.
Damn, Greg!
After that statement of a promo, Omar Bijan now has to back up all that talk.
It's Omar Bijan, Greg. He doesn't look worried. That's a dangerous sign.
Well, here we go, Omar B. Oh, Tony caught him.
And just like that, Omar learned his lesson. Welcome to Mixed Honor Wrestling. You don't embarrass a man like Omar Bijan and get away with it, not a former champion.
He's been here before, Evans. This isn't new territory for him.
This man held the WWE Asia World Championship. He knows what it takes to stay on top. This is beneath him.
He's not just trying to win, he's trying to prove something.
That's the difference. Tony's fighting for a moment. Omar's operating like a man who's already lived at the top.
But he's not rushing, he's picking him apart. And you gotta think, Evans, Omar has to adjust to the American climate and change his entire training schedule for MHW.
Well, you know, Greg, whoa!
Evans, you're high!
Not funny.
Omar retreats to the corner, and Tony is going for the win.
Now the jokes are over because Hot Tony is in the ring with the former WWE Asia World Champion, the wrestler Omar Bijan.
Tony barely back up and is hit with a massive clothesline. You know, Evans, I wonder how Omar fares against men like Alexander, Barry Leonard, or Sokolov.
He does as good as Diego Munoz did against Lance Jones at Crown or Collapse. Oh wait, he got fired, Greg.
Diego Munoz was nothing like the untamable Samoans back in the day. He deserves a little more respect than that.
No! You're using the exposed turnbuckle against Hot Tony. You suck.
Omar Bijan wins it, but you have to question that method. Against a competitor like Hot Tony, he didn't need the exposed turnbuckle here.
It's Omar Bijan, but you are right, Greg.
Here is your winner, Train Wrestler Omar!
Thank God this is a dark show. He got named wrong again. This is the wrestler Omar Bijan, but after tonight, we can write future MHW World Champion off his potential ceiling.
Omar and Amaya celebrating like they've already taken over MHW. Wait a minute, Omar is beating down Hot Tony after the match is over.
The expected Hot Tony to lay down for him. MHW doesn't work like that.
Amaya is bringing in the chair, and oh, this could get very bad.
Yes, Barry Leonard is on an MHW Dark show.
Well, we haven't seen him yet. Wait, there he is. Barry Leonard is here, and he's got a chair in his hand.
Well, thankfully, this isn't for public viewing. Samantha better get a hold of this place if that is her newest import.
MHW Dark continues here in Los Angeles, and this one could be a serious clash of styles.
Clash? This is a mismatch waiting to happen, especially when you see Wonder Kid's opponent tonight.
It's scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 205 pounds. Wonder Kid Gibson!
Here comes Wonder Kid Gibson, one of the most exciting young talents on the roster.
Exciting doesn't mean effective, Greg. He's been sticking his nose where it doesn't belong lately.
You're talking about The Office?
Talking about a kid who doesn't understand consequences.
What, like getting screwed in your biggest pay-per-view match for the MHW World Championship?
Greg, Wonder Kid didn't even make it to the league, let alone the pay-per-view.
And now everything changes.
Oh yeah, now we're talking. You know, whoever comes out is getting a guaranteed victory, especially after their incredible performance at Crown or Collapse.
And his opponent from Beijing, China, weighing in at 282 pounds, the Thunderstorm!
And here comes Thunderstorm Lejang, 6'6", nearly 300 pounds. And now with him and his partner Arjun Ray signed to MHW, we have two of the most dangerous men in mixed honor wrestling history.
And he's got unfinished business too. Payne, Yuri Shibata, when he's been leaving a trail. But Payne got one on Jang at Crown or Collapse. This time Jang will be eyeing up the MHW roster in that MHW World Championship.
He may not have won a match officially, but he's been dismantling people, and Wonder Kid could be in a lot of trouble tonight.
Yes, and you know my motto, Greg. Size beats speed every single time.
Final checks underway, then listen to this crowd. They're behind Gibson.
Hot Tony taught you this lesson earlier tonight. They don't cheer for long.
And here we go. You think we will get our first in-match MHW handshake? Wait, Gibson looks like he is offering Zhang a handshake.
Welcome to Reality Kid, sportsmanship at its finest.
That might be the first and last handshake we will see mid-match in MHW, because it ended like that.
Well, it's MHW Dark, not exactly prime time, Greg. Not everyone's watching anyway.
Gibson's been trying to prove he belongs at a higher level, especially with everything going on around the office.
And that's his mistake. My advice to Gibson is put on a suit, try it on for one day, see how much money you get rewarded for wearing a suit and being in shape. There's no shame.
He's got heart though, and Gibson nearly beat Barry Leonard to make it into the league. He will not back down from anyone.
Well, he won't impress me from here, Greg. Oh! I take it back. Don't give him a suit.
Gibson is showing more than we thought he would in the fitness department. Elbow. Zhang just shut that down.
Damn!
A reverse pile driver right on his head.
That's it. That's the beginning of the end.
Zhang's lining him up now. Zhang Deng right to the throat. Zhang wins. It was a dominant victory, but you've got to give credit to Gibson. He threw everything he had at Zhang.
Yeah, for about 5 seconds.
No, he showed flashes, real flashes, but against someone that size, that power.
He's not built for it, not yet.
That's the difference, talent versus presence. Zhang just overwhelms you.
One thing is certain, Zhang has one of the most lethal moves in MHW.
Here is your winner, the Thunderstorm.
Lei Zhang is victorious tonight, but I have to ask the question, what happens if he hits Zhang Ding on the MHW World Champion?